right, I am here with Cecil Castellucci, and I am going to ask you my 5 fabulous questions.
I am ready for your questions.
Question number 1 is, how did you get started working in comics?
Oh, well, that's actually a really great story. I wrote a book called Boy Proof, which is about a girl who's obsessed with comic books and post-apocalyptic science fiction, and Shelley Bond at Vertigo was starting a new line for girls for DC Comics called Minx, and they wanted to get a YA author because they thought maybe that would be a good way to sort of cross the thing, and she called me up, and she didn't know that I was obsessed with comics. She was like, "Hi, I'm from Vertigo, I'm wondering." I was like, "I have 5 ideas, I'm ready." So I had this weird idea about girls doing guerrilla art attacks, and that they were all named Jane, and so she went with that, and that became the Plain Janes.
Oh, perfect. Question number 2 is, did you read comics when you were a kid? And you kind of just answered that, but who were some of your influences?
I did read comics when I was a kid. I was a big Tintin fan and Asterix because my parents are French. I loved the Batman, Adam West Batman series. So my parents had gotten me a whole bunch of like old Batman anthologies of like Batman and Supermans also. And then I had a little brother, and my little brother collected everything, so I read Spider-Man and X-Men and all the Marvels and all DC, and then when I got older started like getting into the Vertigo stuff, the Sandman, the Animal Man, the Swamp Thing, all that, and so yeah, I've just always loved comics, and I think comics are amazing.
Yay! What are you currently working on?
Well, right now, I have 2 things that I'm working on. I'm working on a comic book for little kids. It's for, I guess, like 4 to 8-year-olds, maybe a little bit older, 88-year-olds. But it's with Sarah Varon, who did Robot Dreams, and it's called Odd Duck, and it comes out in spring of 13.
Nice.
So I'm pretty excited about that, and I'm actually working on my first regular, like with words, regular novel. It's a sci-fi novel, and it's called The Tin Star, and that comes out in fall 13.
Nice.
So,
And you have a new book that's coming out in a couple of weeks, don't you?
oh yes. The thing that I'm not working on that is finished.
Right, that's current.
Is with the fabulous Nate Powell, who did Swallow Me Whole. I have a hybrid novel, which is called The Year of the Beasts, and it's half prose, half comic books, which is kind of like the kind of girl I am. And it's 2 interconnecting stories, and I'm really, really proud of it.
Very good. The penultimate question. What graphic novel or comics titles have you read in the past year that you would recommend as being fantastic for kids or for teens?
Well, I would say Any Empire by Nate Powell. I would say Friends with Boys by Faith Hernandez.
Yay!
I've got them right here, right?
There's one. There's the other. She's drawing right now.
What else have I been reading in the last year? Coco Be Good by Jen Wang. I really loved that book. I'll tell you what I'm excited about. I'm excited about Raina Telmager's drama. I'm so excited about that. I'm excited about Hope Larson's adaptation of Wrinkle in Time.
I'm looking forward to that.
And this is the kind of question where it's like I'm completely blanking on everything.
You've gotten some really good ones in there, though. Okay, so my librarian-y question is, if you were stranded on a desert island and could only bring one book with you, it doesn't have to be a comic book, what book would that be?
Oh, well, the first one that just popped into my head is Persuasion by Jane Austen, so I'm going to go with that.
That sounds good. That's a good choice. Thank you, Cecil, very much.
Thank you.